Welcome back to my channel. This is Theresa M. This is Cooking for One Person. I'm so hungry. I think my stomach is bigger than my eyes, or my eyes are bigger than my stomach. Alright, I already got my bowl of cheese ready to put my pasta on once it's done. This is brunch, basically, because I had some iced coffee for breakfast. Well, just some iced coffee when I woke up, and it's around 2 o'clock and I haven't had anything else. So I'm just making pasta, which is the usual way that I make it, bow ties. I'm already getting ready for my dinner, guys. I'm so hungry, I'm already working on dinner. This is not how I function. But I'm going to be having some tilapia fish, and I'm going to fry that in some fish batter, and then I'm going to have these greens, and that's going to be dinner. I want to show how else I use these containers from my gelato. Can't throw them away because it's like good Tupperware. Put the other. Now I'm going to show you, I'm feeling a little embarrassed, but I'm going to show you all of my containers. And this is one way that I use them, is when guests come over and they take leftovers, that put them in those containers. So here is a cabinet up above the stove, and there you have tons, well, not tons, but quite a bit of the gelato containers. So right away I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I'm sure I have a few more in my regular cabinet. I just don't want anybody coming over and seeing all of these containers of gelato. So kind of hide them. So y'all know my secret. But like I said, I'm about to have brunch right now. I'm feeling really lightheaded, and I didn't eat much yesterday. The weather is in the 3 digits, which is fine, but I know that when it's really hot, a lot of people drink more than they eat. And this is how I make my iced coffee. I started it and I put it in the freezer, but this is what I'm about. I make my iced coffee with this Juan Valdez freeze-dried coffee. Love it, love it, love it. And you know, you can control how much you make. I already have it, the measurement figured out for how much to make iced coffee for here, but it's so good, and that's my new obsession. So I'm going to finish letting these brown, let my noodles finish getting tender, and like I said, I'm going to strain that, pour the pasta sauce on there, pour these into that pot, stir it around, then I'm going to dump it in my bowl and tear it up because I am famished here. I love Italian sausage. I'm just going to stir this up and eat it. You see the cheese that I have sat in the bottom of the plate? Got to stir all that up. All right. Getting ready for dinner. Have old fish grease in here. I won't call it old. I'll call it used fish grease. And of course it's in one of the gelato containers again. This will probably be my last time using it, so I will be throwing it out after. So I just have the grease in there, got the fire on, and I'm going to just make myself 2 pieces. Now I know that they're already pre-packed. I guess they're pre-cleaned or whatever. I don't know. I like to wash them after. I like to rinse them off, I should say. This is the fish batter that I have, and you could get this at Walmart or Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on this cutting board here. A teeny bit left. Gonna just put these 2 together, cut it 1 cut to get them out instead of 2, and then I'm gonna rinse them, and then I'll So I did wash them, and I kind of like to just cut them. I don't really like to eat it like a whole piece. I have to kind of make it like 4 strips basically. That's all I do. And these are my kitchen scissors. So they're a little wet. So whatever grabs on, grabs on. And as far as the greens, the greens are a salad mixture. So I will have the salad, but I will put the fish on top of it and eat it like that, I think. Or wonder, can I cook it in some sesame oil and put it on top of some brown rice or some quinoa? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it says raw or cooked right there, raw or cooked. I'll show you. I think I'm gonna cook it in sesame oil, which I love the taste of vegetables in sesame oil. And maybe spray the pan with some cooking olive oil spray. And maybe a tad bit of soy sauce. Yeah. The little pan that my favorite little pan to use, I just put the leftover pasta in it because I had leftovers. And I set that in the fridge, so I don't have that cute pan to work with. I turn my fire back up a little. I just had it down because I didn't know how long it was going to take for me to prep. You don't need to put any type of seasoning on this because the batter's already seasoned. Yeah. So we're just going to let this brown. All that racket in the background is fans on, ACs, because it looks like after the fan, if I turn the AC thingy off, the fan starts blowing hot air. It's circulating hot air. So I have to kind of turn the AC on to get cool air back in the room. I don't know what's going on, but I'm quite miserable here. I don't even know why I'm cooking. But I can tell you right now, after I get done cooking dinner, I'm going to take a shower because I feel like I'm melting away in sweat. I feel so hot and miserable, it's almost like you can't even think. So I feel like I'm stumbling over words and just talking a bit too much. But right now we're gonna just end this clip with how the fish is doing. The fish has browned, looks really good. Set it over here. I decided to put some water in there, and then I'm going to put a dash of soy sauce for flavoring, and especially the sesame oil. It might taste good with some onion powder in it, but I feel like these are gonna go bad if I don't hurry up and eat them. So I always have to be creative in coming up with ways to eat them. Eat things that are going bad, I should say. So I've already feel like they're like welting and getting soft in spots. So I feel like I never tried it this way, but we'll see. I forgot I had garlic powder, new from the dollar store. Yeah. Ooh. This is garlic powder. Yeah, that won't be bad. And then the smell, the combination of the liquids smell really good. The soy sauce and the onion powder. It literally smells like I'm having Asian cuisine. Just make sure all of this gets wet, and then I think that I'm gonna let it steam itself done, because it's just turning out to look like spinach, which is fine by me because I love spinach. All right, so I'm gonna leave that there. I hope the soy sauce give it enough salt flavor. Gonna look for a top for this bad boy. Don't think that's it. Yeah, that fits good and cool. All right, so I'm gonna stop here, and this is how this looks, just like spinach. So I'm just out of the shower, and my dinner is all ready. So I think I'm going to have this with some iced tea with extra ice in it. So there's the greens mixture and some fried fish.